First leg of the six up, Class 4, 1,200 metres is the trip. And headed by 70-70 as the last start winner over this trip at Shartin. Golden Glory was a course and distance winner in May. It's second up for the season, winning Supreme. Barrier 2, perfect, would like to roll forward. Khaki, fourth first up. That was behind Regency Darling at Shartin. Sharp Minds, a two-time course and distance winner last season. Super Lucky drops mid 2,000 metres. Last start back in June to the 1,200 first up here. And Super Eurostar up in class. Barrier 4, he likes to roll forward as well. Eddie Ryan the saddle. Now, as far as Chung Far is concerned, Lamarosa and winning Supreme have both been up there, and they returned on the 26th a couple of days ago.
Lamarosa's had some blood in the trachea issues in his career. That was the case at his last two starts last season. He's one that has a little bit of pace early. Super Eurostar and winning Supreme, probably the two primarily to fight it out. The Creative has drawn in 6, a little better than last start, so he might be able to posse up handy. 70-70, a last start winner, came from back. He's drawn 3. If he can hold 3 back the fence, that should be reasonable. Travel Successor, what does he do from out there? Does he roll forward or go back? I'm not sure.
Golden Glory, he's got the wide draw as well, so his track work's been good though, leading into it. Another Jimmy Ting runner, this one, Golden Glory by Patapan. And Barrier 11, I said, might make it a bit awkward for him. The Creative's going nicely with Douglas White aboard. Of course, John Moore and Douglas White have got a good partnership, these two. Midfield for him, as you mentioned on that map, and from barrier number 6, he's going nicely. Sharp Minds works pretty good leading into this as well. He's dropped 15 pounds as well, so he's going to be pretty fit. And I thought it was a nice stretch out here from him than this particular morning as well. Karis Teaton aboard.
All right, OK. We're going to start off with the Creative. Just saw him there in track work. We're going back to the start of October here with Golden Glory, Travel Successor and Sharp Mind in the field. This is 2 starts back for the Creative. It
is, and he ran a really good race here, Andrew, behind Mr Picasso, who has somewhat franked the form by coming out and running well in a higher grade last Wednesday night. The Creative, I've just noticed a bit more gate speed with him since he's gone to John Moore from Michael Freedman. I think, obviously, that was a very good run. And then next start, he had a torrid trip behind Junzi and had to cover a lot of ground. So, clear excuse going off that form.
Yeah, well, I've got him in the numbers of those ones. I thought he ran pretty well.
All right, OK, so he's an include again. 70-70 is the last start winner. This is over the 1,200 metres. This is his maiden victory. Just start number 5, though, in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I think he's quite progressive, this horse, as well. And he's been placed at Happy Valley before. He does have to carry sort of the top weight. He gets a little bit of a claim there with Vincent Ho aboard. But from a low draw, he should posse up nicely enough. And I think he can be right in the finish. I found one to beat him, but I think he'll run well.
Yeah, I'm a bit like Paul. He's got some progress in him. He's running past Complacency there, who came out and won quite easily at his next start. But I just sort of think the Creative might get the run on him first in the stretch. So I'll go with him, but I'll be looking for 70-70 to be creeping home late.
All right, OK, he's one to look out for. Possibly Khaki is as well. Let's learn more about him with jockey Chad Schofield.
Chad, your thoughts, please, on Khaki, 4th in his last run. Were you happy?
I thought it was a good run. We drew wide that day and he was back in the field in a race that didn't have a lot of pace, and he hit the line very well down the outside. He's a horse who's going well since coming to Tony Millard's stable, and he was ready for a race at the end of last season, but I fell off him coming out the gates, unfortunately. But he's going really well. He's had a trial at Happy Valley since, and he's trialled nicely, so in Class 4 he should be competitive.
I was about to ask you about the Happy Valley factor. Most of his runs have been at Shartin. Does he have the versatility to handle the city track?
He should do. He's a very easy horse. There's no complications with him. He's versatile, he's got speed, and he can finish off his races, so it definitely shouldn't be an issue.
And you have trialled him since his last run. Were you happy with that one?
Yeah, he tried well. He didn't have a hard trial. He just sort of went there to cruise around, and he felt good, so his work since has been nice, and he should run well.
Only one top 4 spot for Khaki so far, but he looks like he's got the ability.
Yeah, he's always been a nice striking type, no doubt. Interesting, Chad said there he's got a bit of speed, so maybe he could be forward, more forward than we saw in that speed map.
Yeah, he'd definitely go forward, I think. He'll sit outside the leader, I reckon. He's got the speed to get in, and they gave him a nice quiet trial. If he goes back, I don't think he's got much chance, so I think he'll go forward.
All right, he's a single-figure price behind our favourite, the Creative, at this stage.
Yeah, I've got him on top too, Khaki, because I think he will go forward, and he looks good. His track work's been good, and he looks he's going nicely for the new stable. He's been unlucky too with a couple of them. He got unseated there on stable debut. 70-70, I think, is the hardest to beat, just in behind. He'll get a nice run. Sharp Mind, he's dropped 15 pounds, so he's ready to go. And the Creative, though, comes in as the favourite as well. So 7, 1, 8 and 6. Happy to take 7 each way if he comes up about $8, $9.
Fair point. I think the Creative should get a nice run in transit. He looks close to a win, so I'm happy to label him as the hardest to beat. 70-70. Super Lucky's an interesting horse for me, drawn low. I think he could be a little bit of an improver. What sort of price have we got shopping around for old Super Lucky? About $20.
He's put on 77 pounds on
Yeah.
Super Lucky, so...
Better him than me, Paul.
He's been round the buffet, I reckon.
Khaki, I've got in for 4th. So I'm going to play the cue with 6 as the banker. You can throw in the 1 and the 10, and Paul's convinced me maybe stretch it a bit further and throw in the 7.
Oh, I think it's quite a tough one. I give Super Eurostar a chance, if he can get rolling as well from a low gate with a lightweight on his back as well. That's race number 5.